follow up, what's the origin of the name Big Bad Wolf? Why is it like Bad Wolf? Is I mean, I want to know. I've been.
course.
Sort of
Fair
metaphor.
question. Okay,
We get that a lot.
What's the origin? I
and
want
we
to
get
know.
that a lot. So, when we started, the name has to have that stickability,
Oh.
right? And it has to be something familiar with like me who has kids. My kids doesn't know who in a world of digital, I don't know whether they know
Evolving
Three
AI.
Little Pigs or Little Red Riding Hood. So we needed that stickability and familiarity. Imagine when a kid sees such a big wolf, they get curious and excited. And of course, we need a name that could. Unfortunately, we cannot do such Disney Marvel because we
Yeah.
don't have that big font. We're competing against big names like Barbie something. So we really have to be creative. That's why it's called Big Bad Wolf.
Oh.
And also personally, I think since it's a mission-based company, there's always a lesson we're in. Not all bad are really bad.
Okay. I mean,
There's always something good as
Yes, there's
well
always something
in
good. I
everything,
agree.
right? That's why it's Big Bad Wolf. But in general, kaya talaga siya ginawang Big Bad Wolf. Para like ako, yung mga parents, when we bring, because we're familiar with the story of the Big Bad Wolf, we bring our kids. And then pag nakita siya ng mga bata, they will be so excited. Wow, what's that big wolf? That's why our wolf there is so big, di ba? It's very catchy. It's very big and huge sa mga bata. And like kanina, when the wolf, our Big Bad Wolf mascot, lumabas, di ba?
Yep.
Everyone was so excited kasi it's a familiar, it's a familiar for our, at least for our generation. You want to add something that I might miss?
It's something that we don't have a generic name like bookstore or whatever not, right? So make it also easy everyone to to resonate also to
And make it
creative.
curious, right? Like right now.
So yeah, it's witty, it's creative, right? And it's fun, right? It's not scary as what we thought of.
not all wolves are
It's
scary.
also a character of a book as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that's what it comes out.
So yeah, stickability, familiarity that it comes with the book, curiosity. No, it will add your curiosity.
Right. That's a good question. Thank you so much.
Again,
Can I ask one question only? Do you have any ideas to meet and greet local or international publishers, like in children's books, next year or other
Following years.
We are open, but international publishers are a bit difficult to bring them because their schedule are tight, and it's very costly as well to bring them over. But local publishers, they are more than welcome. If they're keen to launch a book, if they want to use our platform here, use our facilities here, we are more than open to welcome them. Just write to us or just approach us. We will definitely facilitate that. I like the smell of the pages, the books, the feel of the of turning a page, right? And study shows that when you read from physical books compared to the digital platform or digital media, your absorption is 60% more of what you have read. So and also digital also a lot of distraction, right? But I mean we are open for everything. As long as you read a book, whether digital or via the physical book, we are more supportive of them because we are championing literacy regardless, right? Because and the good thing about books basically you can hand over your books, right? After you finish reading, you can share, spread the word, right? And hand over the good books and tell them, And I think books is also bring families together, bedtime stories, something like that, right? So you don't have to worry about low battery and whatever not. So it's always there, it's evergreen, right? So yeah, like I say, we don't condone anything, but we feel that they still have a lot of value in physical books.
I think like what he mentioned, we cannot stop technology, but what's good is how do we balance it out and how do you combine? To be honest, since you said that you've been a fan since 2018, and again, thank you for that. You remember we used to have our 60 pesos books, the Augment books. So it's a combination of old school because it's physical, but there's still a little bit of technology there because it's augmented. So that's one. How can they coexist? basis. Next is, like me, for such a book reader, I do have ebooks, especially for those that I cannot get yet a physical copy. But once available, for sure I'll get a physical copy as well. Sometimes even the reprint, when they change cover, I will also still buy. So I hope, and I know a lot of people are like that. Third, for parents, there are books now that are different format. Not yung libro ngayon, it's not like before na pag sinabi mong books, it's all text. Like, for example, this one, it would come with a toy. This one, it would come with like things interactive, right? Like this one is interactive too. It's such a good area that we're here because there's samples. This one, inside there were like different textures. So for kids especially, it's also our way of trying to balance their digital exposure. Like what Vernon says, in digital there's a lot of distractions as well. We also have pop-ups, we also have music books wherein you cannot enjoy when it's in ebook, right? And then again, of course, after the pandemic, I think a lot of parents and even developmental media has seen a lot of issues in disabilities, learning challenges, reading challenges. My youngest has a disability when it comes to that. So a lot of people are going back to books. And it's timeless, it's classic. What's nice about it, we always say about gifting, I gift also the books that I read. Example, like this book resonates with me so much, and if a friend is going through something that I know that this book that I read would personally, I would give it to her with a little note. And I think that's where an additional personal touch would come in. Right? So,
Adding to that as well, I think the publishers are also aware,
yes.
about, they want to make books more interactive.
Yes.
That's why you see a lot of pop-up books.
Yeah.
So they're also facing that kind of challenge, basically on the digital platform. Yeah, they're evolving very much. Like no longer like you see the ABCs of today's, right? So now you see there's a lot of pop-ups, a lot of textures. So they want to bring back, the sexiness in books as well, right? And capture the attention of the young readers that books are not only text, right? You have visual, you have different textures,
Like this is so cool. There was a time that fidget was so like a trend.
Yeah.
Now you have a book. Right? So that's how it continuously evolves. And this is why we're so excited to continue the mission as well. Because it keeps on evolving. Us also, we wanted to keep on evolving and improving. And we're just lucky that, we have a good relationship with our publishers, that we could work directly with them. That's why we could bring such a massive event as well, and such variety of books.